We're running one back. That's the beauty of having a longer stream time. We got a little bit of a flex period. We can watch the Isaac trailer when it comes out. So we got a couple more minutes. And, I mean, knowing Isaac, if they say the trailer's coming out at noon, then we should expect it to come out maybe at 5:30. Anyway, I'm not upset. Well, you know, we learned a lot on that run. That's something they can't take away from you. Donkey donk. Donk, 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 donkey donk. Oh, they're doing a premiere. Okay, I'll wait until the premiere is over then. I'm trying to keep socially distanced. Donkey, donkey, donk. What if they announce in the trailer that it's out right now? Then we'd probably pivot. We'd probably start playing it. I think that would be the rest of today. And it's out right now. You can pick it up in stores this Tuesday. Will you play PBA Bowling 2021? If it's not $30 and it has a bustling online community, I would definitely, like, I bought 2 to 3 bowling games in the past year. I love bowling. Dude, I'm gonna put that in my text document. I'm gonna put pro bowling back in my text document for things to do in 2021. The thing is, like, the PBA game from, like, last year kind of blew. I don't even think I did... Goodbye, Monty. We hardly knew you. I don't even think I did a video on it after paying full price. Oh, I think we did, like, a little stream of it. Yeah, that text document, it's very important to my life right now. I should probably save it so it's not just hanging out in, like, unsaved limbo. But that's a lot of work. Look, I'm not, and it's, look, I'm trying to drop a hint here. The other reason I'm not gonna watch the trailer, like, the second it comes out is, like, you know, is part of their marketing machine. I don't want to take views away from the trailer by watching the trailer from a way where they, like... I mean, it's still part of the marketing machine. They'd probably be fine, but, like, you know, if it's their premiere, I don't want to be like, and we're also playing it over here, you know? We'll watch it just a little bit later. It has very little to do with capitalism, okay? It's more like, you know, it's a good working relationship between two parties and, like, understanding my role in the system and their role in the system. You can't, like, look, does capitalism have some problems? Sure, but not every, oh, lunch kind of sucked today. Capitalism, you know, we gotta pick our battles there. You know, when you stub your toe, it's not capitalism's fault. Now, if you got a bed made out of splintered wood, so when you stub your toe, you get, like, infected, and then as a result, they have to, like, amputate your foot, then there's a chance, but I'll give you that one. Compass. It's because of planned shoe obsolescence. Your problem is not capitalism, at least with that specific issue. Your problem is that you're one of those weirdos who wears shoes in your house. Hold on. How much favor is a living lizard worth? Is the answer 2? It's 2? This is theoretically doable. This would be an amazing early Kapala. Either way, like our last... Thank God I didn't leave the ghost pod there, dude. Either way, like our last run was one of the best runs we've ever had. I was pretty pogged. Release date March 31st. Okay, okay, now this is pogged. That's exciting. Donkey donk. Donkey donk. March 31st is not that long away. You know? Like the Rolling Stones said, it's just a kiss away. This floor looks very nasty, because we need to find the key. Is this a voice echoes? Like, this is crazy. Check your email, you might have a pre-release. It's a funny joke. I actually bought Afterbirth Plus with my hard-earned after-tax income. Yunka? Okay. Here we go. Okay, we got 10 seconds until the ghost comes. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't think that's happening. We got 3 ropes. Yunk. Kind of a cursed setup, but you know, there's a chance. So yes, it's a work expense for sure, but then like sometimes you gotta ask yourself, like, even if it is a work expense, nothing stops us from ringing the bell. Like, the game or the DLC is only like 10 bucks, and like my accountant might charge me like 75 just for the time it takes to look at the receipt. So sometimes you just kind of eat it. There you go. There you go. We've made it. Then you write it off, though. It's true. After that, you do write it off. The almighty write-off. It's from It's Always Sunny. I haven't seen any It's Always Sunny from, like, since the year 2011, I think. Although one of my friends did link me to a great video from It's Always Sunny about how science is full of liars. Hello, Raiders. That's what we're doing. We're taking a very anti-science approach on the stream today. Thank you, Dan, for the raid. That's it. Science is a liar sometimes. We've done it. So we'll just go to Volcana. I don't really feel a need to bust this guy up. Twitch chat's broken again? Dude, honestly, like, I'm not saying we deserve the Nobel Prize, but when chat completely broke on Wednesday's stream, in the middle of Rob and I doing a list of, like, the best fruits of all time, like, it really, for me, I hit, like, an existential crisis. Because when you're doing the jokes, and you're, like, you know, you're having a fun time and people are laughing, you're like, this is a good time. I'm providing a good service. Don't get mad at me, Van Horsing, please. When nobody's replying, you're like, this is a waste of my life. Like, what am I doing? Like, I have other talents that I could be using at my disposal right now. And I'm just like, I'm going like, oh no, actually, like, mandarin oranges are the, you know, like, I went to university, man. Like, I've got a college degree and an associate's diploma in software engineering. So basically, I'm kind of like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and maybe like Mother Teresa rolled into one. Wait, we're mad at Mother Teresa, right? She's canceled? Twitter, do your thing? But then when it came back and people were like, ha ha ha, I was like, never mind, this is fun. This is a good time. I'm fulfilled. 3 Torquies from Yang. How about that? If your chat is currently working, don't refresh or you'll lose it. Yeah, Twitch has been having some issues, man. I think what it is like at Twitch, and this, I'm not joking, this is not satire. At Twitch, there is like a couple of people, and this is what admins do. Thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate that, Caveman. This is what admins do at Twitch. They actually receive the chat messages. It's like an old switchboard. And then they look at them, and then they go, should this message proceed? And then they type it in themselves into the terminal to forward it. So I think that because of the holiday season, so many of the admins are off work, and as a result, the messages might take a little longer to make it in. Oh, Tomo would like to come back in. Okay. Hello, Tomo. Hey, buddy. Also, like, this cat, I love him. He's my son. But also, he was very annoying last night. Like, I've already talked about how I woke up at midnight to people, like, banging pots and pans to celebrate the end of 2020 by having a night of bad sleep. But then, Tomo also woke me up at, like, 3 a.m. for... Like, I'm not gonna say no reason, but for a reason that only makes sense in the mind of a cat, I think. You know, he just, like, jumped onto the bed and, like, got right in my face and went, like... Meow. And I woke up, and then he just ran away. And I was like, thanks. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Really big shoe. Maybe he was saying Happy New Year. My dog couldn't sleep because of the fireworks? Dude, I'm like so anti-fireworks. Like, you're preaching to the choir on this one. We should really buy this out. And anytime that you say you're anti-fireworks, you're the bad guy, right? Like Billie Eilish. If you're like, oh, it really scares people's pets, and then people who have, like, PTSD from being in combat situations, you know, they, like, will lose a lot of sleep over it. They'll lose a lot of comfort. And then people go, yeah, but big light ball go boom. Like, I don't mind fireworks in, like, the right context, you know what I mean? Like, if you're at Disneyland and they're doing a fireworks show, you're like, yeah, what do you expect? That's why I don't bring my dog to Disneyland or go at all because of the pandemic. But, you know, if you have like a fireworks festival or something like that, okay, at least like people know. But if you're just like, it's a holiday, so I'm just gonna set them off like willy-nilly. I'm like, come on, man. Like, why would you rush into getting that clover? It like actually makes no sense. Anyway, that's my take on the subject. I'm not a big fireworks guy. I've never been a big fireworks guy. Like in my, like in high school and elementary school, I had a friend whose dad always did like a fireworks display for Canada Day. And don't get me wrong, it was fun. I went to a few of them. But like the best part of the Canada Day party was not the fireworks, it was hot dogs and hamburgers. And then like every time there was fireworks, it was like a lot of fun until one of them goes off like kind of wrong and it looks like it's gonna fall into like a field of dry grass and everyone's like, oh shit. And then you kind of just like watch it a little and then it like smokes and smolders and then it doesn't catch a light. And then you're like, all right, we're back. It's party time. I'm not anti-fireworks necessarily, I guess I should say, but I'm for fireworks in the right context. Amateur fireworks, I'm not sure. Looks like fun's back on the menu, boys. I don't know, like, do you ever feel like you're a little broken? That's how I feel sometimes. Like, I remember as a kid, like, whenever we would get books from, like, the school library, all the other kids would go for, like, picture books, and I was like, I derive no pleasure from the pictures in the picture books. I want to read a novel. I'm not like other moms. I'm a cool mom. But, like, I'm the same way with, like, fireworks. Like, there's a festival that happens in Vancouver every year, and I'm just waiting here, by the way, for the lava to kind of dissipate, but there's a fireworks festival in Vancouver every year, and it's a lot of fun, you know, to, like, these are, like, world-class fireworks companies that are doing cool exhibitions and stuff. But when we're just at, like, a, you know, it's like Uncle Dave's barbecue, and he's just, like, shooting off cheap fireworks, I'm like, I derive no pleasure. Like, yeah, sure, it goes boom or whatever, but I'm like, it's just, okay, so what? I don't know. I don't get the same kind of cerebral glee from it that a lot of people seem to. Okay, we gotta go faster for one. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. My parents' car caught on fire due to fireworks. With all due respect, I have to ask, is your parents' car made out of hay? Or was it like a 1 in a trillion shot where, like, they opened up their gas tank and it just, like, shot right in? Like, you're never gonna believe this one, Geico. It went up the tailpipe like the photon torpedo at the end of A New Hope. We need the Kapala, man. This one's getting a little spicy. There's probably Monty's available, but I don't trust them. I hate the ghost pot on here. Oh, sorry. That's my bad. My bad. There you go. I was almost very ungrateful. Anyway, what's your favorite gaming moment of 2020? Now that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I feel like last year, I felt like I really had like a good codified list of the games that I thought were like game of the year. This year is weird because I played way more games, but I feel like I remember none of them. And it's probably partly due to the baby, obviously. There's a lot of fun stuff this year. Yeah, Doki Doki was a lot of fun. Deadly Premonition 2, I will maintain. Like, of course, you know, everybody has the right to their own opinion. And, you know, Jim Sterling, noted fan of Deadly Premonition 1. One of the reviewers, I believe, if I remember correctly, that kind of... He got Deadly Premonition 1. He hates Deadly Premonition 2. Like, he made it, I think, on his, like, worst 10 games of 2020 list. And I'm like, you're kind of, like, right, but I also, like, very much disagree. Oh, sorry, 2020. I'm getting the year all wrong. But you get what I mean. You can do the context for yourself. Yoinka. I certainly, I mean, I can't in good conscience say that I think Deadly Premonition 2 is a good game. But I actually like the story. Like, I enjoyed the story beats in that game. Not that I think that they were coherent in any way, shape, or form, but I enjoyed them. If you will. FMV was fun this year. We did a lot of fun stuff this year. My rock. You know, we're not, like, very bomb rich. If we're gonna see this run through to its logical conclusion, then we should be smart about it and get him to drop a lot of bombs. First. Minecraft silverfish? I'm gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be so mad at me in a second. I believe Minecraft silverfish is actually from January of 2019. So that's actually like a 2-year-old moment. What the heck is Control Plus? Okay, so that's just my bad. I gotta disable the Control Plus extension. That was something we had to enable for Rivals. I'll turn it off. It's just so you can see the scoreboard for, like, whatever the Rivals events are. It's not, you know, you can just tell it to F off. Okay. Like, I like Control Plus as an extension, but I would never want it on if I were not doing something that was relevant. This is where we just don't get poisoned, because it's like the easiest way to ruin your whole run. Okay. Okay. Drop this right here. Buy Control Plus. I don't know her. Mariah Carey, you know what I'm talking about? You guys see Cyndi Lauper performing at Rockin' New Year's Eve last night? No? It's pretty bad. That's all there is to it. How old is she? She's got to be in her 60s now. Can you? Okay, that's fine. I'll spam one more bomb. I'll spend 2 more bombs. Pretty sad about MF Doom. It is. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm one of those like I'm a diehard fan, but I listened to Mad Villainy a few times back in the day, and it never really, like, I don't think I ever really got to the point where I got it, but definitely, like, one of the most respected rappers and especially lyricists of all time. And just, like, it's always shocking when you hear about somebody that's so young passing away. You're like, it's not to say, like, you ever are like, you know, he's old, what'd you expect? But, like, when you hear about, like, a 90-year-old person dying, you're like, it's sad, but also they had a good life. But someone in, like, their late 40s, you're like, man, that's... Especially the older you get, not to make it, like, about me, but you're like, man, 49? When you're 12, 49 is, like, old as dirt. You're, like, Cleopatra's age. But when you're, like, 32, you're like, oh, that's not a long time from now. Really puts it into perspective, for sure. He was the you of the rap game? That might be giving me a little too much credit. But I appreciate it, but thank you. That is nice. I do appreciate it. Cleopatra died at the age of 39, just for the record. Okay, look, hold on. Where's Monty? There should be a Monty in here. She might have died when she was 39, but she's old because she lived a billion years ago. No Monty? Am I crazy? Yes, exactly. She was born a million years ago. Ergo, she's a million years old. Absolutely true. Don't talk to me about Playboy Cardi, okay? I only know one thing about Playboy Cardi, and that's that he would rather play PlayStation Apparently, I made a mistake, and it was not PlayStation 5. It was PS4, and it was already bad. But that makes it worse. That it wasn't even like a new console. That he was just like the same old PS4 he's been playing since like 2014. Anyway. Like, that's, look, I can't respect you as a rapper if I don't respect you as a father, so. He's got a lot of growing up to do before I start listening to his music. What a cursed casino. At least we're winning a lot, but like, wow, it's done. That's crazy. It's not as good as our last run. We have like less of everything. Like this is one where I'm actually like, dude, we probably won't do the Ankh skip. Just because I would rather, well, I don't know, we might have to do the Ankh skip if we lose the Ankh before then. But I'm like, man, using the Ankh is a really great way for us to just gain some extra HP. There's no Monty, dude. You must hate T.I. I only know T.I. for two things, okay? I know T.I. because didn't he sing the song that was like, what you know about that? I know all of, so I know that. And then I also know that he is in Ant-Man 1 and Ant-Man 2. That's all I know about T.I. Hey, I got a question that maybe I don't want to know the answer to, depending on the answer. Whatever happened to Rich Boy? You remember he had that song, Throw Some D's on it? Don't be mad. Whatever happened to Rich Boy? You're saying who? He sang Throw Some D's on it? Still a banger, yes, thank you. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's like a good guy or whatever. But that song, I could forgive some petty crime. I don't think I could forgive, you know, capital murder, but I could forgive maybe like, you know, a decade-old check fraud or something like that. What is it, Eminem's dad level? I have no idea. I don't know anything about Eminem, man. I like most, you know, boys. I was a big fan of Eminem, you know, in the early 2000s. And then he came out with the Eminem show, and I was kind of like, I think I'm just done, you know? Even as like a 15-year-old, I was like, I think I'm good to go. You know, like, because he had like Lose Yourself, and everybody loved it. Everybody loved Lose Yourself. And then he followed that up with like, Just Lose It, and I was like, I'm letting myself get bodied here, by the way. I want to lose the Ankh to save bombs. I think our bombs are more important. But I could be wrong. Either way. Yeah, that's it. Just lose it and without me. I don't like the goofy Eminem. That's my take. But I also don't like the serious Eminem. Like, Lose Yourself is really good. But then when Eminem starts getting, you know, political, I don't know. Like, even when I agree with him, I'm kind of like, it's a little cringe. I want to take Donald Trump, knock him on his rump, turn him into a stump, and dump him. Okay, we don't need Monty. We can just go, dude. We can just go. We can just go. Okay. That was pretty good. Thanks, I made the impression up myself. I didn't steal it from a comedian who has been like, aggressively canceled. Oh, that's the highest percentage of scorpion pots on a single run that I've ever seen, man. I don't have anything against Eminem. It's just, you know, I mean, I haven't listened to anything that he's produced since Without Me. Pardon me. Pardon me. That actually became the Lin-Manuel Miranda impression anyway. I'm a genius. Saved. Just go for it. Don't go for it. Ah, we were one away. We should have gone for it. A smiling jade snake. Okay. Smiling jade snake. Dude, we need a Kapala desperately. This is getting bad. Oh my god. Are you done? Like, are you... Look at the explosions, man. They just... What the heck happened? Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Yeah, M&M meat shops. Now we're talking. Canada's frozen food empire. I just saw Hamilton on Disney Plus, and I gotta say it's pretty pogged. Dude, I 100% agree. It's like, it's got the catchiest songs ever written for a musical, in my opinion, of like the two I've seen. However, I wish that I saw it in 2015 when you didn't have to justify that just because you like the musical, like you think Thomas Jefferson's like a good guy. That's my only complaint. I wish that I saw it earlier. Now, if you enjoy a media product that features any semblance of history, you got to be like, oh, so you think you believe in the mythos of George Washington? You're like, nah, dude, but like One Last Time is a bop. Okay, just move it. I have thought about, I haven't made the tweet because I think it's the kind of tweet that'll make both Hamilton lovers and Hamilton haters angry. But, like, I thought about doing a poll, which is, like, what is the most cringeworthy moment in Hamilton? And I gotta tell you, they are all moments where Lin-Manuel Miranda raps or speaks. One of them is when he goes, George Washington calls him son. By the way, can we get H in chat, please? H. And he goes, like, he's, like, super angry. And he goes, call me son one more time! That one's pretty bad. That whenever we watch it and he does that, I'm always like, oh, I don't love that. And I don't love and we've talked about this before, in Non-Stop, where he goes, sir, do you want me to head the Treasury or the State Department? And then George Washington goes, Treasury. And then he goes, let's go. I don't like that part. I don't like in The World Turned Upside Down, where he affects a southern drawl and goes, Lawrence is in South Carolina. I don't like that part. There's a few. But for the most part, I like the play. I more than like to play. The songs will get stuck in your head forever. Like, the main reason you should not watch Hamilton is because the songs will get stuck in your head for, like, months. Goodbye, Monty. It is pretty long, too. Oh, wait, I forgot that the other part is when Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is, like, clearly in his 40s, goes, I'm only 19, but my mind is older. And you're like, Smiling Jade Snake. That's the other one that every time. I mean, I guess it took him like 9 years to write, so he was probably like in his early 30s when he wrote it, but like, I'm like, We're just chilling here for a second. But it has some great songs, man. I'm not saying you should watch it and be like, oh, Thomas Jefferson is, you know, so cool. But you should watch it and be like, yo, David Diggs seems really cool. Smiling Jade Snake. There we go. Just watching for elevators. He's in Soul too, David Diggs. I didn't know until the end. He does the. It's like a I don't know what the word for it is, but he does a very small gag. Like there's a point in it where you're like, you know, the main character used to rap. He is the person who does the rap during that section. And I believe he also plays the guy at the barber shop who is a little rude. Are we about to be murdered? No. Just didn't feel right there. Yo, EDS 909. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. This one's for you. Glunka. How do you feel about Soul? I liked it a lot. Oh, careful. Next time you should just take the stairs. This is a very cursed setup, but that's fine. You're safe here. Oh, dude, we're getting Uba here, right? No Uba? Oh, because I went to Volcana. No Uba. Okay, we should try to sacrifice Monty. It actually jump scared me, dude. Look at these energy balls, man. It's too much. I've never seen a run past the first floor. This game is so elaborate. Welcome. You must have come over in the Dan raid. Hi-yo. Okay, hold on. We definitely, like, need the Kapala, but we also certainly want to try to keep Chi-Lin alive. What the? We got tons of time. We got tons of time. These have got to go. I would use like almost every bomb that we have access to right now, just to make this happen. Hello? Where's my good friend Monty? He's still down here? Bro, I gotta, like, leave Chi-Lin in a safe place as well. This is a horrible floor, dude. Still got tons of time. Oh my god. Don't kill me. I've been through a lot. Monty! Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, we got 14 HP. No reason to fret. Oh. I don't think this is the right way. It could happen. Ladies and gentlemen, is relatively safe. Oh my god. Alright, that's pretty big. Were it not for Twitch chat watching, I probably would have just gone through the level. So thank you, Twitch chat, for the impetus to be better. Now don't screw it up. Even that could have killed us. So like, let's just get out of here. Man, this dude, this is pretty amazing. This is 2 runs in a row that have a good chance to make it here. I just say good chance because I don't know. Maybe we'll screw it up here. You can't let the nerves get to you. This time we will farm up a little blood off Chilin. I apologize. Has to be done. That doesn't look the way I thought it looked. I just wanted to... I was doing push-ups. I was just doing push-ups. I'm sorry. Oops. Alright. I meant to kick your phone. Exactly. Dude, you know what's like really cool about streaming more hours? Which is like, instead of like feeling like every moment is precious, you're actually like, every moment is like highly disposable. Because you're like, I got so many moments. So instead of like feeling the pull to actually make every second of content matter, you're just like, nah, I could like suck for an hour, big whoop. Plenty more where that came from. I'm worried about blowing you up, because I think you're gonna anger the Sun Challenge somehow. So we're gonna go inside of Waddler's house. And do that. Instead. Blood. Okay, 17 HP. Please, please. Such a weak mindset. 17 HP is pretty good here. Honestly, if I have a piece of advice for the Sun Challenge, you may laugh, but it's actually like do less. Like if you get to a position of relative safety, make sure these guys eat it. Try not to get haunted is another good one, and then die immediately after. So close! Ah, we were so close. But why? I didn't want to jump into him, but I was like, if we could just... We need to take care of him, because otherwise he's going to hit us with his, like, laser beam. We should have just stayed there, but that was a good try anyway. That was a good try. All right, let's run some advertisements, and then we'll do the... We'll watch the Isaac trailer on YouTube. And then we'll come back and do Dr. Trolley's problem.